What is your opinion on Jake Paul?
Bit of a knob, really, isn't it?
Best diss track so far, in your opinion?
I don't see it as a... There's a lot of stuff I don't see it as a joke that much.
Really? If YouTube stopped paying you, would you still make videos?
Jesus, what am I doing? He literally just takes a picture of him holding his dick and then me holding my dick.
Really?
And that's strange. I would have rinsed more of that Fifa coin money, I reckon. Do you know what I mean? Like that was. I was living a good life back then. I wouldn't be sat here, that's for sure. I'd be in fucking Barbados, just. Oh man.
Hello guys and welcome back to the JaackMaate Podcast.
I just want to let you know, we actually just did about 10-15 minutes, but the lovely lady behind the camera forgot to press record on the audio, so we're back again.
Oh,
hi.
It was 4 minutes, but nice to know it's dragging. It's dragging. Don't get this on the other podcast. How you doing? It's Calfreezy.
Yes, boys.
Welcome
nice
again.
to meet you.
Oh.
Thank you.
I was going to say it's the first time we met, but kind of already have in the last
Bit of deja vu going on here.
So I just want to say this episode is sponsored again by AQA. If you didn't already know, keep the money rolling in because we could do with the tennis. And today I've actually texted AQA about this man here.
Sure.
We found out some secrets about you, Cal.
Oh, this won't go well.
And to be honest, although I am a fan of your videos, I don't understand much of this, to be honest. So I'm going to run it by you and see what you think. If you want to get involved, you can text the word love or secret or future, followed by your name to 63336. Read that on screen now. So Cal.
What did you text for this one?
Love.
Love?
I went love. I put love, Calfreezy, and then London. Cal's face is going to go more red than Josh's hair.
Oh, you could be talking about Josh Peters, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Right, and why
so-
is that? Why, do they give me a reason why that's
When he realises which of the Stratford Halo Massive sisters fancies him. Who's that?
I'd actually be gassed if Harry's sister fancies me. She's actually pretty fit.
Really?
Yeah, but she's 17, so I gotta wait about it.
You have gone a little bit red about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's actually.
Do you go red quite easy?
Oh yeah. Oh mate, it's happened to me like loads of times. Anytime someone baits me, I'm like in my lie detector video, mate. That video is just me as a tomato, sweating, like dripping. I was like that.
Why do you do those kind of videos? If you
Oh
get
mate,
that?
those are the fun ones. Like if I go onto YouTube, I want to see a video like that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not really too fussed about like the 10 things you should bring to school or whatever.
Yeah.
But like those sort of videos.
I was just looking at my channel. Like,
No, those are the old school videos. Back in the day, everyone used to do them. Like Joe Weller used to do a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Marcus Butler used to do them all the time. With those like 10 things, blah, 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 you know, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And they're dog shit, essentially.
Well, now they're shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you're still doing them now.
Yeah.
There
Which
you
I'm
go.
not. Road to Shore reckons the skinny fucker should start hitting the gym. He's going to need to defend himself. So I assume they're talking about Harry.
Yeah, I mean that might have some relation to the beef, you know. I imagine like maybe your little friend on the screen is predicting some beef between me and Harry.
You heard it here first. Yeah, you naughty little bleeders. We're going to get onto the beef. Because that is very much at the forefront of this this YouTube game that we're all playing. But a question that you probably didn't predict us asking was, what was your first video?
Okay, so my first video was a Modern Warfare 2 commentary, but I had two of my mates in there.
Right, okay.
Because I was actually too scared to do the whole commentary by myself.
Yeah.
And this was when I was like 15.
Right. Why did you want to do it if you were too scared to do it? Do you know what I mean? Because
it looked so fun. Like I was a huge fan. I don't know. I don't want to go into too much like Call of Duty old school people, but there was a guy called Tabe.
Right.
Right, and he was like the guy that I loved watching. He was amazing. He was sick.
Was that all that sort of spinning around?
Nah, he wasn't that guy. He wasn't the spinning round guy.
No.
He was a guy from Sweden, and he was just really funny
Right.
with a commentary, and that's like what I enjoyed.
Okay.
Was the humor side of things. So I was like, I just want to give this a go. But I was like really scared because back then you got to remember, it's not like now. It's like not normal, but like it's relatively common to be like, oh, you made a YouTube video or something. Back then, nobody made a YouTube. Like people didn't even know about YouTube other than a cat video. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to think that people are posting videos of them playing a game online is just crazy. So that's why I was a little bit hesitant.
Did you get labelled as like, you and your two mates doing this, did you get labelled as like the nerdy?
No, do you know what? Like, I was quite fortunate in the school that I was at. Like, I was sort of like one of the cool guys, so it was okay.
Oh, yeah.
But this, I did get like a little bit of grief from other people in the year. They sort of like mocked it a bit, but you know, I was glad I didn't stop because of it, because I wouldn't be sitting here with my favourite YouTuber doing a podcast. You know what I mean? So
he's got his media face on.
yeah. So you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, yeah, you always get a bit of grief. I don't know whether you got a bit of grief, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right. But it's just like when you're walking down the corridor, like, oh, Calfreezy, and then you're just like, oh.
What was your thing? Because I was the banana guy. I was the banana thing. Because I don't. What was it? Was you a thing? Did they go, oh, that's the Call of Duty guy, or was you very much a mixed bag from the?
No, so the school I went to, we had a small year, so you sort of knew everyone, and everyone sort of like. There wasn't like the groups of people. I mean, you sort of had like your friends, but everyone would speak to everyone, and it wasn't like I wasn't known as like the YouTube guy or anything like that.
It's weird because I was just labelled as the freak from the off. Like,
were you in the cool group in your year?
I was kind of like the in-betweener. I was like the in-betweener, but I was playing for an 11-a-side football team at the time, and they used to rinse me as well.
Well, did you ever like, because when I at school we had the kind of the Grebby lot,
what does that mean? Grebby?
So like it was just you'd go to gigs, wear baggy
clothes.
clothes.
Like the emo group.
Yeah. So I was part of the emo-y group, but I used to be part of the chavvy group playing football, so I had their respect.
Yeah.
They defended me.
You did well, man.
Yeah.
You did well in school. You played that tactic.
You got
But what were you?
I was like, I don't know, I was very weird. I had a lot of piercings and that. It was weird, yeah. Yeah, do you want to see a picture?
Were you like that alternative guy that they're just like, oh, he's got
Yeah, I was really
good at Laser Quest guy. Yeah, really good at Laser Quest.
Yeah, I don't know if I got any on there. No, I probably haven't, but I had that done.
Oh yeah.
That.
Oh, wow.
That.
Well, why'd you get rid of him?
Because I just...
I mean,
yeah, you look good now, man. You look good. But no, people used to know me as the banana guy because of that video that I essentially did a video which was me explaining all the different things that you can do with a banana. So, Tom?
That is a bit strange.
Hit the jingle.
What can you do with banana?
You can grab some apples and make a face out of it.
What can you do with a banana?
You can rob a bank with it.
That's it.
And that's.
But it does.
Yeah. I'm not surprised you got labelled a banana guy.
How old were you?
Oh, too old to be doing that.
How old are you?
Too old to be doing that. This was 2008. Shit. What am I? I'm 24. I was 15.
Yeah, 15.
I was 15.
Still a bit old for the banana guy.
Yeah, it was because, you know Tyler Oakley?
Yeah.
He did a thing called, what can you do with a pimp cup? And he had a pimp cup, and then he showed all the things you could do. And then Charlie McDonald did, what can you do with a Wiimote?
What happened to that guy?
Charlie McDonald? Yeah, I don't know, but he was my inspiration.
Yeah, he was a bit of a legend back then as well.
He used to do like, buy loads of wine gums and then count how many colours. Sounds shit now. Sounds shit now.
Back then it was banging.
Yeah,
it really was.
I believe that.
What was your inspiration? Like, did you? I know you said obviously the Call of Duty guy. Did you watch any vloggers before?
Do you know? I would still say he is a bit of an inspiration. Not necessarily that I want to be like him, but I just really respect what he does as Niga Higa.
Okay.
So I loved watching his videos. He was just like, he's just so creative in the videos he makes. Like, you always go there and you know you're gonna find it funny.
Yeah.
So
sketches and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, skits, just loads of skits. So I'd say him and the Call of Duty guys.
So when did you stop doing Call of Duty videos?
So it's kind of just been like the story of my YouTube stuff, really. Like, once I get bored of something, I just go and do something else. Like, you can see, I started with Call of Duty, got a bit bored of it, got a bit bored of Call of Duty itself. I was like, I started playing loads of Ultimate Team because all my mates were at school. So it was really what your friends at school were playing. So everyone was playing Call of Duty, got a bit boring. Then everyone was like, Ultimate Team. So everyone was chatting about that at school. And then so I did loads. I did FIFA for absolutely ages.
Was you one of the first ones to do FIFA?
I was in the really early group. I mean, there were a couple like really OG FIFA guys.
Yeah.
But it was like me, Small Beans, KSI, like that group. We did it ages ago.
Right.
And then we did that for a while, and then again FIFA just like tailed off for me, and I haven't done a FIFA video. I haven't turned my Xbox on in absolutely ages.
Yeah.
And then I went and did like real life football, and that's sort of where I'm at right now is real life football, and then also just doing videos that I think will be funny.
Right. Okay. Say, give me a game, any game, but like not a credible game, like a fairly
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Yeah.
Right. Have you ever heard of that?
No, but
Oh,
Right.
I'm old.
So what's so say Earthworm Jim
Yeah.
started pulling in
mad views.
10 mil views an episode guaranteed.
Yeah.
Would you jump on that even if you hated playing it?
No, I mean that's the whole thing. That's why when I hate something or
Yeah.
get bored of something, I just move on to the next thing. So I don't think I could knowingly hate something and be like, oh, I'm gonna do this
Just
because
do
it's
it.
banging. I mean, I might make a video about it or like somehow intertwine it because maybe I can make a funny video around it.
Yeah.
But you won't see my channel turning into a bloody Earthworm Jim channel. You know what I mean?
I mean, the game is
Exclusive.
fucking awesome.
yeah.
You should all play it because it's fucking.
Would you not find like a sneaky way to like incorporate it? Because like people with these diss tracks, which we will get to, who don't want to do diss tracks, they're finding different ways to get them
Yeah.
in. do
Yeah,
you
but
know what
like,
I mean?
like you're very dry about the diss tracks, and I
Yeah.
find it hilarious. But he's picking it apart.
All
So
right,
Earthworm
we'll
Jim,
go
you
for
might
it.
be a bit like.
We'll go for it. What's your opinion on the diss tracks?
On the diss
you've
track? I
you've
mean,
done-
yeah, I absolutely love it. I mean, it's so hilarious because I'm not directly involved in it, and you know, it's you know, my friends just going at each other, and there's loads of personal stuff out there that realistically would never come out. You know, I think it's just, like it's so entertaining to watch, but at the same time, it's like this at any time could go one step too far.
Because is everyone taking it as a joke at the moment, or
Who?
not? Like everyone who's involved, I know. Like
I mean, I don't see it as a. There's a lot of stuff I don't see it as a joke that much.
really,
Yeah, I don't see it. Like there's stuff in there where it's like, oh, okay, like you know, especially between like maybe the Sidemen guys themselves, like because they're all on like the same team, so
Yeah.
they sort of like find it kind of jokes. But when it comes to like JJ and Harry, like it's,
Yeah, I mean, involving family and you know.
yeah, like straight up,
girlfriends.
it's like you know you're going on about family. There was a couple drug references and
Yeah.
JJ's like
how did it all come about? Who was like the first
JJ
one?
said he was leaving the Sidemen when he went out to LA.
Did you and the gang, did they know that was coming? Did they know that was
I
on
have
the
no
horizon?
idea actually. I don't really like when it comes to like their sort of inter Sidemen stuff. Like I'm sort of.
How come
I
you're
like to
not
stay out.
you're not a part of that? Because it's probably a question you've
I mean,
had
it
a few
started
times.
before I was there. You know?
Oh, did it?
Yeah, so it wasn't like, you know, it was me and these 7 other guys. I was like, yeah, what's up, guys? And then they're like, actually, Calmate, we've just made a group and you're not in it. No, it wasn't like that. It was like, so obviously I'd been friends with JJ for way longer, like for ages. And then I ended up playing a lot of FIFA. And then it was when I was tailing off of FIFA and wasn't, you know, and I was just it was when I was tailing off of Call of Duty. And I was just like, oh, like, what's JJ up to? So I was talking to JJ loads, and he was like, oh, I'll introduce you to my friends. I was like, sweet, what's up, guys? And at that point, they had already created this thing, and I was actually like, cool. Like, I had no real like intention of being part of it. I mean, even in the Lie Detector, it was just like, you know, I had no intention of being part of it. And a lot of people ask me like, why
Yeah.
not? And it's just like that's their thing. They're doing it. It's cool. But you know, it's sort of like we're all mates. We're all in the same group chats. Like,
Would you be a part of it if they
I
invited
don't
you
think
in?
so.
How
I
do you
don't
get
think
in?
so.
Do you have to do some kind of like initiation?
Initiation. Yeah. No, I have no idea. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No, I don't think so.
In regards to the diss tracks, did it start off lighter and then someone said something a bit like when you said
Well,
like
the line always gets pushed. And
yeah, because when you said like you think someone's going to cross the line, what is there a particular lyric that stands out to you that you think that was like ooh a bit too far?
I mean, I think everyone can go and watch the diss track and just be like, oh.
Yeah,
geez.
there's a lot.
Anything that where you go like, oh snap, the line is there, then
Yeah.
it's been pushed a little bit further.
Because I saw. See, I should probably do more research because I saw Harry's replies, but I've not seen KSI's one. So
the
I don't.
latest one, Little Boy.
Yeah, I've not seen any from KSI.
Yeah, that one.
But I've
you
seen.
should probably watch that one. That's the one that pushed it
Yeah.
out the furthest.
Really.
Yeah, it gets nasty.
Nasty. Well, has KSI done too?
So he did 2. He did one called Earthquake with Rice Gun, but that was more of just like a song versus like a diss track.
Right.
And there was like the diss element in there, but then Little Boy at Harry, that was like a just straight diss track, and
Yeah.
arguably the best one so
Yes.
far.
Straight to the jugular.
Yeah.
Where did the beef come from? Is
Well, that was it. The JJ said he was leaving the Sidemen, and then it was just sort of like the Sidemen just saying like, "Fuck you" to JJ.
So you don't think it's a ploy just to get views?
No, I mean that's the thing. I don't know whether they're gonna, you know, JJ's latest video is he's just returned from LA and he's gone back to the house.
Yeah.
And everything they all seem like relatively cool. So I imagine that they've sorted it out between JJ and Thingy. But the main one is JJ and Harry.
Yeah.
So that's where the beef is now. Like the other stuff is sort of just
I don't know where it can go though, because if it's reached a stage where it's like cussing family, and I don't know, because if you want to go that step, I don't know where you could literally go to go that one
They've
step
already
further.
pushed it. Like.
Yeah, now they can't go I can't see where it can go from here.
For me though, if I'm sort of like looking at my ad revenue and going, oh, there's an extra zero on there this month. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
then it's
talk
like
about whatever you want.
some things you say in front of an audience and you get millions and millions of views and you're cussing up someone's sister who's not involved in it. Is that all right?
But then how do you know that they're not sat, and I'm not saying you might not have a clue, but how do you know they're not sat in a back room going, you say this and I'll say this?
I don't know.
Is that likely or not?
I can't imagine. From what I've seen I can only really talk about the JJ and Harry stuff, which is the main stuff, but I can't imagine that they're sort of like...
Are you going to drop a diss track?
No, I don't have a diss track to drop, to be honest. Like, in the sense that, like, who am I going to diss? If I diss someone, then that would be quite fake, because I actually have no beef with anyone.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's funny you picking them apart and just being.
Yeah, I mean, I really I did a reaction. Like, of course, there's like 1 billion reaction videos. And I tried to do something a little bit different. While it was still at the core of it a reaction video, I still like added my own skits into the reaction video.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, that's what I really enjoy doing, and maybe that's why that one did quite well.
Do you think we're coming to like the tail end of that sort of thing now? Or do you think
because there's always gonna be someone else that like wants to get involved. Like you can already see like on Twitter today, like Joe Weller was piping up. So like it wouldn't surprise me if something happened there. And Harry. The thing is like now these guys are like doing the sort of numbers where they can go and just like chase after like.
As well, are they meant to be a bit shit? Like
yeah, obviously, yeah.
Because
at the end of the day, like they're YouTubers.
Yeah, no, totally, yeah. Like, because KSI's one that you spoke about was decent. Yeah, and I agree with you. It started really strong, and then it went a bit weird. Yeah. But like, I watched Bazinga's one. Yeah. And have you ever seen Louis Theroux rap? Yeah. Yes.
It reminded you of that.
It really reminded me of that.
My money don't jiggle.
It folds. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a really it's always going to be a trend, isn't it?
Tom, you're sort of wiggling your way into YouTube now a little bit, aren't you? Well, you sat here with me every week. I'm drag you into this, don't I? So if you had to do a diss track against a YouTuber or an online personality, who would it be? I think I know who yours would be.
Well, because you're trying to make me have beef with him.
I'm not trying to make you have beef.
Who's the beef?
Although it would be good for.
It's just someone I met who wasn't like how they.
Who's the person?
It's just Aaron Kraskell.
So he's the guy from Facebook who's. See you later.
Oh, him. I don't really know the Facebook guy. The only guy I do know is the prick. Ooh. The real dick that nobody likes.
Oh, Jack Jones. Yes. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I mean, he's more of a reason to go at him. Because I know you're trying to lead me to say Kraskell then.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say Kraskell. It would be more someone who's actually out and out just prick would be.
He just got
Jack
bad vibes from this Kraskell.
He's just very family friendly, and then we meet him in real life. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll do that.
I'll fuck her.
Yeah, I'll fuck her.
That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Do you think if we did a diss track about Jack Jones, would it bang, or would no one give a shit? Very much like this podcast.
I think it'd be weird. It would
be. Just realised.
Jesus, what am I doing?
I think no one would give a shit, and it'd be so obviously bandwagon jumping on. Plus, there's not really because there's no beef between. He doesn't give a shit about what you think about him, does he?
No, but
it depends. If it was, I think if it was good enough.
Yeah,
then at that point, it's like, oh.
And if anyone's seen my Christmas special, Christmas Spirit, you'll know I can spit bars. So.
And I can sing.
You can sing.
There you go. I mean, I think you got him on the hook. You're spitting the bars. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe we should do it. Jack Jones, we're coming for you. We're coming for you with a slice of pepperoni. And it's coming straight to your face. Are you happy with your life?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in a really good place at the minute.
Really?
I'm really enjoying it because I can, I'm not tied down to, not only YouTube, obviously. I don't want to keep harping on about YouTube, but, in terms of I can make whatever videos I want to make. I can go and travel wherever I want to travel, whenever I want to travel.
Yeah.
And that's like, for me, like traveling is the one thing, I'm earning my money to travel.
Yeah.
And that's literally it.
Are you somebody who invests a lot of money? Do you have a lot of savings from back in the day? Or are you one who will go, that's a big paycheck come in, we're going to LA for a month?
No. Like, I'm not the, I don't like, what's the word, like stunting or, I'm not really on that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I suppose the only way that you could, like, I stunt is by going on these holidays, but I don't even think of it like that. But people always just message me like, oh, Cal, you're always on a holiday, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, yeah.
Do you see yourself, when you're old and you're retired, you've got a family, where do you think you're going to end up in the world?
I hope, like, I own a production company at the moment, and so I have that. I obviously have the football team as well, and so I have two of these different sort of like projects that I have going on, and I hope that should YouTube take a back seat, that I can work solely on both of them.
I think most YouTubers, and that's probably a bit general, are obviously quite entrepreneurial with what they're doing. So everyone, like, you work for yourself, you've made your own brand, you've done this and that. I think a lot of people have got that business sense to move forward. Not everyone, because there's some balance.
The ones who don't are the ones who often fall off. Because if you look at me, for example, I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I haven't got the biggest audience in the world.
No.
Like, I've been doing it since you have, and you've gone from strength to strength. I've sort of stayed at a steady thing, but I've still made decent money and found a way to sort of stay relevant in a way. Do you know what I mean? So the people who don't have that that mindset, they can fall off quite easily, and perhaps that's why you've seen some massive YouTubers in the past fall off and stuff like that. Would you say you're very much like your head's in the game? We can tell you're like you're a clever guy. Do you help your friends in that respect? Do they all sort of help themselves, or do you have to like put your arm around some and?
No, I mean, in terms of like business side of things, me and Callux, we work really closely, and we're constantly talking because we both have our different projects, and we work really closely, just discussing how those sort of things are going. So I'd say me and him in that sense are like partners in crime. Not necessarily that we have any particular project together, but that we help each other a lot with our stuff.
Right.
So me and him are a good team. The other guys, like, obviously they do their Sidemen stuff, so they sort of all work on their own stuff as well. None of them really, as far as I'm aware, except Josh has his own clothing line, which isn't merchandise based.
Right.
So he's doing that. But besides that, I don't think any of the other guys have like their own sort of personal ventures yet.
Right.
Maybe they've got some coming up, I'm not sure. But so.
So what's the reason you started these two? Obviously the football team is relevant to the channel, but the production company as well, I guess, is relevant to the channel because video production and whatnot. But do you felt it was important to have a kind of backup plan?
Yeah, I mean, it sort of worked out. I mean, the reason I started the production company wasn't because I was like, oh, and I need to have a backup plan or anything. The reason why I started was because every time I went and did a brand shoot, these companies would be turning up with 10 cameramen, 15 cameramen, and they shoot this video that just looks like, this isn't gonna bang on YouTube. This is awful. Like, instead, give me the production budget. I've got 3-4 guys that could do the exact same job, but they're gonna know how to shoot a YouTube video and how to make a YouTube video do well. They'll tile it right. They'll do everything right. So just give us the production budget. I get something better out of it. You get something better out of it. And the production company gets something out of it. So it's a win-win.
That's kind of like with some of the projects you've had, isn't it? Because
got you in, didn't I?
Yeah,
rope you in. And
we
filmed
filmed
cameras.
And the cameras.
If YouTube stopped paying you, would you still make videos?
What, like, do you mean just YouTube ad revenue or brand things?
Say it became illegal overnight to earn money online. Do you still think you would post videos?
I think I would still post videos. I don't know for how long, because it's one of those things that has to be, I've got to feed myself.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I'll be able to.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the frequency would go down. Not that I'm like uploading loads at the minute. But, I think as long as because the reason why I make videos, and you'll notice it on my channel, is that I make them with friends. Yeah. Because that's all I have so much more fun just pissing around with my mates. Yeah. So if there's mates around to make videos, I'm gonna do it. Whether they're YouTubers or not, I'm gonna make videos with
That's
friends.
Very much what I got from that Lie Detector video, because you're just sort of cracking up with each
other.
Whether that camera was there or not, you would like to do that kind of shit.
That's what I said to the guys. I was like, look, do you want and we should get a Lie Detector guy around, and let's just do it with no cameras, but we just do it just for the guys. Yeah. But they still don't want to do it.
It'd be good to do that, and then you'd keep all the dirty secrets for your diss track.
Just
really go in.
Down, like, you guys didn't realise.
Who would you like to get on that series? Because I know you said before we started filming that a lot of the guys are...
Yeah, no one. I'm really struggling for people that want to do it. Shock. But I would love to get Alfie and Zoella on there. But the thing is, they've actually done this video. That's where I got the idea from, because they actually done it. And credit to them, when I pressed on video, I thought it was gonna be really PG and a bit shit. Yeah. But they actually asked them some touchy things that I just would never have had them down to do. So credit to them for that. Nice. But I would love to get them on and just do a madness. Yeah, because I reckon I could just imagine I'd be having a time of my life with that.
They're going so good.
It would just do so. It would just be so good, man. Like, it would be. So I'd like that, but then I would also love to have. Who was it that told me? edition. Well, I want to get Cal and Harry on as like a flatmate edition. All the secrets about the flat coming out.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know if any of them have banged on one of my beds. You know what I mean? Like, that one's been stuck in my
One of your beds. So you've got more than one bed.
Yeah, obviously.
You're doing well.
Thank you. 2-bed gang, you know what I mean?
It's a bunk bed.
God, you didn't have to say it on the podcast. Trying to look cool here. Yeah, I don't know. If anyone has any ideas for me, what I really want is a girl YouTuber on it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I can ask guys like all these questions, but it's totally different if you ask girls these questions.
I think Emma Blackery would be good.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd probably do it.
Do you reckon?
I don't know. Actually.
It's really like it's on like when people say no, I'm not like wow, what the hell? Why wouldn't you do it? Because I understand it is like and they have to understand. That's why when Marcus Butler said but he almost cancelled on me because Cal gave him a heads up. So that video almost didn't happen.
Snake.
Yeah, Cal gave him a heads up, and no, it wasn't like yo, by the way, Marcus. Well, it wasn't like that. It was like they were both there, and Marcus had mentioned to him that he was filming the video with me, and then Cal just started laughing, saying, I can't believe you said yes to that. Like that's what I did. It wasn't like he tried to like actively snake me. But,
separate WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Get out now.
So that's get out while you can. And that's the thing. He almost did. He tried to pull some meat and stuff. Like, I've got a meat. And I was like, no, you just change that meat.
Fair play to all of you though, because none of you really bottled it on the day. Like, it was a very good video.
I appreciate it. I love those.
Did anyone actually flat out refuse to answer a question? Did you edit it out? No, everyone was.
No, everyone answered everything. I mean, those questions I cut out, but they were just boring, so nobody missed anything. Like, and nobody actually asked for any to be removed either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which is very credible. Because I can imagine I'd probably act like Johnny Big Banana. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And then like after the video, can you actually take out one? Where I've done that thing about
Johnny Big Banana. You're a banana man, aren't you? Johnny Big Banana.
That's my nickname at school, yeah. Would you do it?
I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah?
I don't think I've got anything to hide really, but it's one of those that's just like...
Everyone, I'll find something. There's something in there.
Yeah. I'm going to drop a few diss tracks, get the ad rev up. And
that was it. You've just reminded me. I wanted to get JJ and Harry.
Oh,
JJ and Harry. That's
decent.
what I wanted
Would that ever happen?
No, Harry's already told me he just won't go on it. I've tried to bribe him, I've tried everything, but nothing's happening. Yeah, because the thing is, I just know, especially with JJ as well, I was told JJ might actually be keen to do it. I need to ask him. Saw him last night.
Get Brian and Lawrence on.
Yeah, True Joy would be great. And
that
Lawrence,
would be good.
Yeah.
I'd love to just ask them like questions, pitting each other again.
But imagine if you broke them up.
I'll be alright. They won't
but imagine the views if you broke them up.
Yeah.
Not even
imagine our views if we broke them up.
Yeah, there you go. You're like, come on, just do it. Ask him the question.
Yeah.
So I want to go on to something I'm excited to talk about, Rebel FC.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit. I read online this morning actually that it was you and something to do with Rio Ferdinand. Or something like that.
No, people. So Rio Ferdinand managed our first game.
Oh, okay. So he's not really got a.
No, he's not. He was just. So I met him when I went out to the Super Bowl.
Right.
And then from then he was literally like, look, if you ever want to do anything, just drop me a text. And I was like, cool. So I just sort of messaged him, and I was like, yo, look, I've got this thing coming up. Do you fancy being a manager? And he was just like, yeah, sweet. And so that was literally that, and it was really cool. It was a nice way to sort of be like, hey, Rebel FC, Rio Ferdinand manager, and he's such a nice guy as well.
Nice.
And he was so cool on the shoot, or not on the shoot at the game, I suppose.
Yeah.
And all the players obviously loved it.
Was he a good manager?
I mean, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really, he doesn't really know the players that well. You know, it's more just like for a lot of fun. You know, his halftime talk was great.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what he was there for, really. And it was great because all these players they're not necessarily YouTubers or anything. They're just like lads from college down, Tottenham, Romford, stuff like that. So for them just to...
Are they all your mates then?
No. So, a few of them, they emailed in to apply to trial for the team, did that. And they just so for them to find out that Rio Ferdinand was going to be manager,
that's
fucking sweet. And that's why I do that, because I love just seeing those guys just buzzing to do cool shit. And we got loads of cool shit coming up. So
that's nice. So it's very much your venture.
Yeah.
Really? For me, I think you are probably. I've not watched too much. I've watched probably quite a bit, but you're probably the closest team to hashtag at the moment, I would say, because I think it's fair to say hashtag are sort of running away with it at the moment.
Yep.
Is your aim to surpass that?
Yeah, do you want to of course. Like, I'm not doing this to be second.
Yeah.
But I really sort of admire what the hashtag guys have done, and I don't know. I mean, we're going to be doing it a little bit differently. Yeah. But I think that's important, and what Spencer did with hashtag is so cool, and
I think you're going to get a lot of support because I mean, currently as they are running away, that you're technically the underdog as well. So I think a lot of people are going to go on your side and be like wanting to see you progress, and it's going to just build and build and build.
No, for sure, and it's been, the support we've had for it is amazing, and some of the things we've got coming up that I'm not allowed to talk about now, but at the end of the month and early September will come out is bananas. So.
Is there any part
bananas
of your team?
Again?
Bananas, yeah. But I don't know why I never say bananas as well. It's really strange that I've said that.
Just sat near with the fucking banana man.
Banana in the jungle. But is there like, are you completely happy with the squad? Is there any areas which you're looking to?
No, I mean that's the thing. So obviously in the team we have loads of jokes. We always cracking jokes about people getting benched and getting kicked from the team and stuff like that. But at the moment the team's just the chemistry we have in the team is so like everyone just, you can watch it in our sort of training videos. It's just like a group of mates. Do you know what I mean? We just went up to Sheffield, played Sheffield FC. That was lots of fun. So we had a bit of a road trip there. It's just quality to this sort of stuff. So I really like the chemistry. And if I keep like taking players in and out, then it's just like it ruins that. And one of the big things that when I started this was like, look, I want good players, right? But almost more importantly, I want people that are really fun on camera. Yeah. Because that's what will make the videos, right? So I'm trying to make it entertaining, but also a good football team.
So would you rather have like a sick player?
Yeah.
Like I'm talking good.
Yeah.
But was like dull as dishwater.
Yeah.
Or would you rather have somebody who was like so entertaining,
right,
but was shit at football?
Can I have both?
So you'd want one of each in the team?
Well, I already have one of each.
Really?
So
who's the shit one?
Mike Fox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, actually, maybe even myself. Actually, now that I think about it, like,
I love a quickie one. Who's the shit one? Mike Fox.
No, but that's the whole thing. Is like he has no problem with me saying it because he embraces that role entirely.
Yeah.
And if you watch any of the videos, it's like everyone's like, all right, team up with someone. Everyone's like, fuck, get away from my butt. Like, I'm not getting fed up with my boss like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But then again, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily one of the stronger players in the team either.
What position do you play?
Left back.
Oh, okay. Same. Same.
No, but I do play left back.
Yeah, left back also. What do you think of Rambo? He's a guy, isn't he?
Yeah, Rambo. He somehow gets himself in plenty of like controversy with like people for no reason. And I've told him this. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I DM'd him the other day on Twitter. He's like, I want to diss someone on, but I don't want. He's just chatting shit, and I literally just DM'd him. I was like, mate, delete the tweet. You come across as a knob. So, and he did. But like, it's just one of the. But that's the thing when because he's just relatively new to YouTube in that sense. Yeah. And you say this sort of stuff, and it's just a matter of just like eventually you get to a point you're just like, actually it's just not worth it. Like, all this shit is just not worth it. I mean, you chatted plenty of shit at the beginning of your YouTube stuff, and it just gets you into these relationships that you don't need to have beef with people. At the end of the day, you're making videos on the internet. Like, come on. So. And I think that's the case. Like Rambo is a really interesting guy, and he's a great guy. Like I'm not just coming and slagging him off. Like he's a quality guy.
Oh yeah, 100%,
I love having him in the team.
Is he a good player?
He's a good right back. I mean, I love to make the joke that he's shit and he's getting replaced next week. But like he's loads of fun to have around. Yeah, exactly. So
what's the dream? What's the dream?
What's the dream?
Because I think I hate to keep comparing it, but at the moment there isn't too many teams to compare it to. But Spencer was very much focused on just making it an official team, and there was a slight chance that it was going to become a real entity in the Football League. I know now there's obviously different routes for them to explore. What about Rebel? Would you like to make it a real?
I have no idea. I mean, I think we have to sort of wait and see how the space lays out and see how it's sort of just develops really. I'm not going to say we are going to become a real team. I mean, it's too far away. The team's too new. Like you got to remember hashtag been going for what, like at least a couple of years. Now.
Would you enjoy it if you became a proper team, or do you very much like the kind of reactive YouTube side?
Well, no, it's always going to be like that's what we build ourselves. Like I'm not just going to then just turn into one of those teams and like no media, all that. Yeah. Like we made this to be different. Like we are sort of like rebelling against the not the mainstream, but you know what I mean. So it's always going to be different. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure it stays different.
When with Rebel FC, did you have a list of names you were going to pick, or did you straight away know Rebel?
No. So there was a couple. We had like 3 or 4 actually.
What were they?
One
naughty.
Actually, I can't really actually say what the other one was going to be. Just and this is going to sound really knobby, but it's actually for legal reasons. So because and that's the reason why we couldn't go with it, because there was going to be like a big legal clash.
Hashtag city.
Oh, I didn't even. That would have been gold. You know? Could you imagine? Just like everyone meet hashtag city. Like that would have been sick, man.
Don't forget the hashtag. Have you got a thing like that?
Yeah,
like
so join the rebellion. That's sort of like the tagline.
Do you have a hand signal? Oh, there we
go.
No.
I mean, there isn't one. Like our logo is like a fist like that. So, but like we're not all in pictures like that. Like we're a set of boxers or something. But yeah, it's no, we don't have.
I think you're quite a trendy team.
I mean, that's the thing with it, like. If you look at the hashtag sort of thing, it's quite polished and you know, very like that. Whereas our guys are literally just like, you know what I mean? It's very like rough around the edges, but I love that. Like I want to keep it like that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the games, like the games are filmed incredibly well, and that's one thing I actually take like quite a lot of pride in is the filming of the games. Like you can see everything clearly. It's all just done really well. So yeah, it's good.
Who would win in a game? Rebel FC versus hashtag.
I mean, I like to think Rebel would win. I'm pretty confident we would win.
Hashtag are quite physical.
Yeah, no, they're physical.
Have you personally played them before, like away from Rebel? Like, have you ever been in a team that's played them?
No.
Okay, yeah.
So I know I've been told by quite a few teams that they're a physical lot, and I mean that's just their style of football. That's the way they want to play. That's fine. I mean we're actually quite the opposite. Like a lot of our players are very skillful, really good on the ball, nimble, quick, that sort of thing. But you know when those two sort of styles clash, it's going to be really interesting. You know it's like Barcelona going up against Stoke. You know what I mean? It's like
hashtag.
No, not necessarily. But, you know in terms of physicality.
Yeah.
So,
are you gonna? Do you think it will happen soon? The match. Okay, he's got a smirk going on. Look.
Keep an eye on the channel.
Flirting with the idea. But we've got a few questions from Twitter now, Cal, just to finish, and some of them better than others. I've got to stop swinging, by the way. Have I been doing that all the way through?
No, you've been alright. Keeping an eye on you.
You've been just holding it like that.
Stop fucking moving.
So we're going straight away with a question from James Evans, who asks, "What is your opinion on Jake Paul?"
Bit of a knob, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what? I mean, I don't tend to. Like, I don't actually care for what he does, but in terms of what I've seen him do, like more about the neighbours and things like that. I mean, have you heard about that stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bit what makes me think, all right, you're a bit of a knob. Like, if you're just a bit of a knob on YouTube and you're just pissing around, just being a bit of a dickhead on YouTube, that's fine. Like, you know, you do you, whatever. I don't care. But it's when I just feel bad for these neighbours. Like, I've heard loads of stories about just the horror stuff that they have to go through.
Did you see the? This is where I. Tread the line. No, he had a fan from some Middle Eastern country. I can't remember what it was now. But did you see what he said to him when he was in his car?
Oh yeah, he was like, I thought you were gonna like Allahu Akbar or like blow us up, or it was something like really shady.
This guy come over and he was essentially like, "Oh, I'm a big fan." Had the accent, and then Jake was like, "Oh, where's your accent?" And he said like, I can't remember where it was, somewhere Middle East, and straight away he was like, "Oh, I thought you were then gonna blow me up."
It was something like that.
And the thing is, that's what he's kept in the vlog. He's edited that.
Yeah, and he's gone. Actually, that's quite funny. That is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that in. Make sure you leave that in, Chief. Yeah. I don't know, like. I don't know. It's just it's strange. And I think it just comes from maybe just like complete ignorance, really, and him actually not realizing that that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Do you know? I can't imagine that's genuinely what he's gone. He's gone. Oh, that's a bit racist, or something. And he goes, "Kid, leave that." And I genuinely think he's oblivious to it.
Really?
And I think that just comes from whether it's being educated on world matters, but.
Used to know Nick Crompton very well before he went over, and he is the. Should you know Nick Crompton?
Yep.
England is my city. We're going to get him on in December, so look around for that. Stick around for that even. Connor Swift says, we've probably already gone over it a little bit, so we'll keep this short, but best diss track so far in your opinion?
Oh man, that's a real toss-up between Harry's first one, you know, where he's in like the robe and stuff, you know, going in, and JJ's one. Do you know what? I'm gonna, in terms of diss track, gonna go with Harry's, just because like the whole video itself was really good. But you know, there was just this one part in JJ's that was so good, and I was like, that's fire. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Harry's first one, but JJ's one, it was just like, I was just like, there's a straight fire.
I think I'm gonna agree with you because I've only seen a handful, as I say, but that one, I think Harry knew. For me, as somebody who doesn't really know that group, he came across as someone who was like, I know this is shit, but I'm having a laugh with it. Do you know what I mean? And that's why it fucking works. Because the moment you lose that element of, the moment he comes across as slightly serious, I think people are like, you're actually pretty shit.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. So this is from somebody called Calfreezy, so obviously a fan without the vowels. And it says, what's been your weirdest fan experience?
Weirdest fan experience. You know, I get asked this question a lot, you know, but I can never think of something on the spot. But when the actual weird experience happens, I'm like, that was fucking weird. Yeah. I just can't remember them. I do remember one though, but it's not even. I know it's not the weirdest. I've had way weirder. I just can't think of it. So right now in my head, you know, I was in a club in Nottingham, and I'm there. I've gone to take a piss in the toilet. Some geezer rolls up to me, gets his knob out next to me, taking his piss, looks over, eye connection. Instantly, I'm already there. Like, right, that's enough as it is. Then he goes, "You're Calfreezy." I'm just like, yeah. He's like, "Oh, do you mind if I get a selfie?" Holding his knob, I'm holding my knob in the urinal next to him. Boom, like this. I'm like, all right, geezer, like, let's put that down now. and I was like, look, I'll take it for you. Once I've taken my piss out, I'm not running away. I'm gonna wash my hands as well. Yeah. And he literally just takes a picture of him holding his dick, and then me holding my dick.
Really?
And that's strange. Like that's just a strange thing. But there's plenty of weird stuff.
It's fucking creepy. I should keep thinking of it now.
You're looking at me in the eye thinking about it. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh dear, that is weird. I won't go into it because I spoke about it on the one with Will, but I had a young girl travel quite far to turn up at my door, which I found was weird because it's not like with you guys. People kind of know where you are, don't they? Like the tower and stuff like that. With me, I don't think I've ever posted it online before, and a girl turned up and was like, "Can I come in your house and have a photo?" And I was like, this is weird. And she went, my mum and dad are just there. They drove me here, and they drove like 80 miles to come. And they were just stood at the end of the street, and they were like, yeah, she can go in.
So did she
I
go
am a paedophile. She came in, and I did finger her, and then that was it. I didn't finger her. I took the picture, and then I...
Let's get this lie detector in here, shall we? Where is the body?
Rebel FC jerseys, when will they be on sale?
There's an announcement at the end of the month, early September, that is, like I said, quite big, so we'll just bundle that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who asked the question?
That was Jack Barron.
There you go, Jack.
Which is a very cool name.
But it's going to be, like, realistically, you're looking at sort of Christmas time.
Oh, really?
Looking at sort of Christmas.
Perfect gift.
Absolutely right.
Nice. And the final question, Catherine Pridgeon says, if you had to start your YouTube career all over again, what is one thing you would change?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest. Like, that's sort of like, what do you regret from YouTube, isn't it? I don't really know if I do. Like, I think I've done quite well for myself.
And if you did regret it, you'd just make it private. Like,
what do you mean?
Oh, like in terms of video?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think...
You've done well.
I would have rinsed more of that FIFA coin money, I reckon. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was... I was living a good life back then. I wouldn't be sat here, that's for sure. I mean, fucking Barbados, just... Oh, man.
Was that mental money?
Yeah, man. That was ridiculous.
Was it? What are we talking?
A lot of money. A lot of money, Jack.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah. So yeah, but like realistically, no, there's nothing really I'd change, to be honest.
I would.
What would you change?
I'd change a lot. I'd do a lot of FIFA coin stuff.
I bet you would have collabed early on with a lot more people, wouldn't you?
Who was it that I could have collabed with? Jack Scat asked me to collab.
Yeah.
Sam Pepper asked me to collab.
That been a good move?
Back in the day, it would have been a good move. Yeah, and I was just very much not that kind of guy.
No.
Not that kind of guy. I'm not really like.
You were quite anti-YouTube while still being a YouTuber. Right?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Alright, mate. Alright.
You know what I mean? Like, because I remember back in the day, everyone was just like, "Oh, this guy's a bit of a knob." And I was like,
back in the day, before you left to come in.
Yeah. No, it's actually funny you say that because as I was leaving, Anison Gibb, the guy, he was like, "Oh, where are you off to?" I was like, "Oh, I'm doing a podcast with Jack." He's like, Really?
He went, you should have done more of those FIFA coin videos.
No, he was like, really? I was like, I've already fell out with a bunch of you guys. And I was just like, yeah, back in the day. But then I was like, I like to think people have changed, at least for the better. And judging by recent movements, I'd say that's a fair assessment. But yeah, back in the day, I remember you had a big falling out with Cal.
Yeah.
You had, I don't know, you fell out with loads of people.
I think we need to address that. With the Cal thing, I think, and I was in the wrong. I think I was in the wrong. I was very much someone who, because I can't really get offended, like I'm not really that kind of person. Like, when we used to do the radio, I used to go in on like about my mum and shit like that. I don't really get offended, and I would just tweet people, and back in the day I was quite close-minded. I would assume that they have the same mentality as me. Right. So I would just tweet people, not to create beef, but just to like take the piss. And then obviously people who have never met me, they don't know what way they should take that.
Yeah, I think.
So I think with Cal, he obviously got a bit offended, and then I kind of go in from like quite an immature look back then, like, oh, why are you getting offended, man? Like, you're on YouTube, just chill out.
So this is a formal apology to Cal.
I'm sorry if I was a dick. Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that. There's many people out there that I wouldn't apologise to. But like, I watched Cal go on the Zerka podcast recently. I thought he was very good, and he handled himself well. I posted a little tweet. So I just remember like back in the day, there was just a lot of drama around you for a little while.
Just chill out a bit.
And now that's what YouTubers are fucking doing.
Yeah, you did it the wrong time, man. What are you up to?
I invented the fucking diss track. We've got our Jack Jones one to do, so we'll crack on with that.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I'll let you get on with your life, mate. Cheers for coming in.
All right, guys. Cheers, mate. Thank you guys for having me.
That's an extra 60 subs you were going to get. So you're welcome. JaackMaate Podcast. See you soon.
Sweet.